Alright, hello and welcome back to the guide and playthrough to Majora's Mask. In the last part, we went around Clock Town and did a few little side quests. And this part, we're going to be continuing with the story. But actually, before we do that, there's something that I just remembered that I would like to show off. If you go back into the clock tower here... Oh yeah, something I forgot to mention. Over in this area, in the 3DS version, there's a Sheikah stone that gives you hints about the game if you need it. But you shouldn't need it since you're watching a guide. So I don't think it's too important. If you walk up to the Happy Mask salesman and talk to him with any mask on, he'll just say, oh, that mask, it's the Blast Mask in this case. He'll give you a little bit of backstory about all the masks you wear. So I'll probably show off a few of these. Let's just put on the next one real quick.
The Happy Mask salesman actually has some very interesting things to say about some very generic masks.
Yeah, he does. Here you have the qualities of a leader. It's not the mask I'm looking for. He'll always say that this isn't the mask he's looking for. Oh, one thing I forgot to show off. What the Bremen mask does. Hold down B and you'll do this little march thing. And get a little catchy tune.
Important for later.
Yeah. Oh, I'm wearing the mask. Let's just take that off. That mask has, I believe, 2 uses throughout the whole game. I am not going to spoil what the second one is, but let's just say it's freaking hilarious. The other one is just kinda gets you another mask later. Alright, so that should be all this. That should be enough side quests today. Oh, and also, time doesn't pass in the clock tower, remember that. Alright, we're supposed to go at the north gate. So let's head over that way. I'll be sure to show off a few more masks, as I've said. Also, we're going to want to bring a little bit of money with us, so I'm just going to... Actually, never mind, we don't need money for this part. Let's just head out the door here. Remember, you can't get out as Deku form no matter what you do.
His guardsmen are apparently anti-Deku.
No, you just look like a kid as a Deku, remember?
Yeah, I know.
I guess he's still a kid as human form, but he's a kid with a sword, so let him out. Rather, a kid with a very short knife.
Watch out.
Yeah, he's the hero of time. I know they don't recognize him.
You can probably wield that knife better than most people.
He can, definitely. So, back on topic here. Once you beat them what am I saying? So to get to the next dungeon, you just go out the north gate, and oh, look over here, there's this song. Yeah, you can go over to this song here and pull out your ocarina and you can play it. Something interesting about these songs is most of them are songs from Ocarina of Time that don't appear in this game. So this is... That is the Nocturne of Shadow from Ocarina of Time. Already how I remember that, I know, but that's what it is. There's a lot of other ones that can appear. Whenever you go by here, just generally play the song, gives you some free money. I always like to pick up the money when I'm going through here. So, we're just going to head up this way this time. And go to the next area. So just leave through the north gate and go straight ahead and up the mountain, pretty much. Nothing too complicated. Let me just say, remember how I mentioned that the best part about Majora's Mask is just the world and how alive all the characters feel? We haven't seen too much of this yet, but Snowhead is where it really gets good. That if you had a weapon that was strong enough, one shot could pierce right through this. Well, it might take 2 shots. So this is what was keeping us from getting up here earlier. You have to pull out your bow and shoot this icicle a couple of times. Don't know why it takes 2 shots exactly, I guess just because. But whatever, just shoot that icicle, keep going along the path. Now coming up, you will need either bombs or the blast mask because there's things that you need to blow through to get through this area. But we have both bombs and the blast mask, so let's do this. Always remember the shield trick with the blast mask to blow through things. In this case, snowballs. But you gotta take the blast mask off to fight, remember. Around here, there'll just be these new enemies that are Tektites. They're just going to be popping out of the ground. Oh, over here, something I haven't showed off yet. These are gossip stones. Hit them, and they tell you how much time left. They do have another purpose, but we won't be getting into that till later. Now here's where the bombs are required. Let's see what Tattle has to say. We could just blast these snowballs out of the way. Well, fortunately, we have a bomb attached to our face. Just blow through those with the blast mask. Or you could use regular bombs, but, you know, blowing up your own face is much more fun, right? Mountain village ahead. Beware of blizzards and deep snow. Gorons should be able to break through snow boulders. Gorons break snow boulders, huh? Might want to remember that. So let's just keep heading up this way. Okay, and here we are in the mountain village. Alright, so there's really not too much we can do here at the moment. Let's talk to this guy. He's hungry and he's gotten stuck up there. Let's see what he has to say. Don't think I'm going to make it. He just wants one meal before he dies. Pretty dark if you ask me. Yep, pretty dark if you ask me, but
there's a lot of things in Majora's Mask that come off as darker than most Zelda games.
Definitely. I'd say the only one that comes close is Twilight Princess. But Twilight Princess is trying to be dark, unlike Majora's Mask, which it just sort of is.
Majora's Mask was kind of unintentionally dark at points.
Yeah. I feel like Majora's Mask is much more effective. As much as I love Twilight Princess, I kind of feel like it was trying too hard with the whole dark themes at one point. At one point. Yeah, one specific point to be precise, but at a lot of other points too. Alright, so in this village, all we have is one house, a lake with some ice in it, and two little paths. Let's see what's up in this house. As you might have noticed, you're going to want to hit the owl statue back there with a sword. Be sure to do that. Let's see what's going on in here. No, I love this guy. He doesn't say anything, he just makes noises. Mountain Smithy. You Deku Stick. I love how he calls this guy a Deku Stick. Alright, so this gives us a little more information on what's going on around here. The mountains have become abnormally cold in the past little while. So cold that they froze over these guys' hearth, and we learned that there was possibly the existence of hot springs in the mountains, so you're going to want to keep that in mind. But I think that's enough for this part. We're just going to be ending it here, because, you know, we came to a new town, learned a little bit about what's going on here, and I think the video would be a little too long if we continued from this point. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you found the video helpful.